Go. It started. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So we're having a podcast right now, and this is really an interesting discussion about FIFA. Is the game dying? Yes or no? We just want to get each other's opinions on the topic about the game and how the game's going on. So, first question is, what are your views on the game? Like, what do you like about the game? What do you hate about the game as well?
Oh, what I like about the game, like the rating is for some players, it's good. Like mainly, yes, but the worst thing is like that's not good. They overrate the players, but their speed is still bad, and they overrate it. They make it 90, but the speed rate in real life 50, 54. They love crazy stuff in FIFA, crazy
Okay,
modes.
okay, understandable. What about USBG?
Um, for me, the game, well, I like it. It's a good way to play like football virtually now because of COVID. But the bad thing is they just copy the same things from every FIFA in the past. Like, there's that big change from I think it was 17 to 18. They added the story mode and stuff like that. But apart from that, there's been no real updates. Like, they've not changed that much.
Yeah, I agree, but in fact, for me, I feel like the game overall is not a bad game, but I feel like there's some things that EA have done that they can use to update the game. We've seen the game coming out nicely in games like NBA 2K, in Maiden, and also in the new EA hockey game that just came out recently. I feel like EA are not putting a lot of work to FIFA as much as they're putting all this work to other games just like NBA 2K and Maiden 21, for example. Like, let's say the career mode. Let's start with that. So I feel like the career mode of Maiden and FIFA have, if you have not been doing great if you compare, because like Maiden has a nice career mode to it. Like, the features, you are allowed to make it look like your own story mode, your own choices, you choose how you want your career to go and stuff like that. So I feel like they need to put a lot of work when it comes to FIFA, especially during the career modes and stuff like that. What about you guys?
In FIFA, we need to put more career modes. But the problem is, when you do it online, mostly it needs a lot of money. Like, why? Why is that? It needs money just to play FIFA online. That's bad. But about the career, they need to improve it uh,
Yeah.
a lot. The transfers are not accurate about the players. Like, uh, they just don't say what we exactly want about the players. They don't add enough training days. It's hard to improve the rating. They need to improve this, and they need to make it faster.
Okay. Sensible point. What about you?
For me, for the career modes, I think it's I'm 50-50 with it. It's good the way you can play as your own player, you get to transfer to places, you get to play as your player, but some of the transfers, like you said, aren't realistic. You can't expect what's going to happen in it. So you could be signed and then your team go on and sign another striker, which means you're going to be on the bench, which just completely defeats the whole point of the career mode. So they need to fix that.
Yeah, both are both good points, but I feel like we should highlight these things. So we've talked about the career mode mostly when it comes to how the transfers are unrealistic and how the training days like are lesser and we can't impact them or fit them into the game as much as we used to do. So I feel like we should need to discuss about the online stuff when it comes to this game. Like, what does FIFA do online? Does it ruin the game? Does it destroy the game when it comes to online play?
And in FIFA, they need to add things like Champions League, but they need to remove the choice that you can put international just nations. You need to put the teams or not the nations. Like yeah, and it need to put more modes, more kind of modes. Like good thing they put in 2020. They put the volleyball. Uh, a lot of people played it. It increased FIFA's rating, and lots of people have been uh, uploading it and buying it, and it becomes to improve.
Very understandable, really. I feel like, for me at least, like the online part is really impacted because, like, FIFA have become really expensive with the online play and the ultimate team opening packs, buying packs. It's become so hard buying FIFA points, especially FIFA points, FIFA coins. I feel like ever since they introduced ultimate team, this was really a feature that we were excited for. Like when they released ultimate team, like I think it's FIFA 9 maybe. I can't quite remember, but I feel like after they released ultimate team, like that's when FIFA became more fun and enjoyable to play. But over the years, I feel like the amount of money costs for you to buy packs has become so much. You can see a lot of YouTubers who just like prefer buying it from other websites, and then now the money gets extracted into the account and stuff like that. So I feel like, for me, the only thing that has really destroyed ultimate team online play and stuff was the fact that packs have become expensive. And also, just to add about that, is FIFA 21 have not done a good job when it comes to divisions. I think they removed the feature, if I'm not wrong. But for me, I feel like removing divisions was something that's not the best. Like, before the game came out, I reached Division 3. It gives you like a nice hint to it that you can do like a road to glory, but online and stuff like that. It gives you a nice feeling that FIFA have taken away. What are your thoughts about the online team slash ultimate team play?
Yeah, my opinion mostly is good. Yeah, but it needs improvement. They need to make the division increasing like maybe much more harder. They need to make it. Uh, they need to make more levels. Like the last thing was Ultimate in FIFA 20, I think. Yeah, they need to make things more harder. People are now like improving in the game. And about the money that they make it so hard to buy it, yeah, they make it a lot. So FIFA, EA mostly is about money. That's their problem. If
Steve,
they just decreased the price, it would be much better, and people would have played it long time ago for easy money.
yeah, I feel like I agree with you very much, and that your points are very understandable. And I know that for a fact that what you're saying makes sense. It's not going to waste, and that it's pretty understandable what you're saying. So I feel like we also need to discuss more about the game, like what has really made this game to be more like a good game or a bad game. What are your favorite parts about the game, especially like what's the good side of FIFA for you? Steve, what's wrong? Wanted to listen in the podcast. Don't worry, I'll upload
The
the
best
video.
game is get off places. It's kind of good. Like when you have a friend come over, you
So
wanna
bring for
play
me the
FIFA
phone.
21.
Please,
He wants to
I'll
play
upload
online,
the
of
video for you
course,
to
but
use. Please, you
he
can.
wants to play versus you, like you two versus each other online because it has much more better stuff to do, like put your name on the team like that.
Yeah.
But Kickoff has so many things that are familiar to online multiplayer. You can go to settings and you can change some stuff to the team, but you can't change the
Just
names.
get for me the tab.
Mbappe
I'll talk later.
in Liverpool, Ronaldo in Liverpool, a lot of people in Liverpool, but you can't uh, put others. So you need to put some in another place, and the kinds of mode in cuff modes are also good.
Bring for
It's a
me the
lot
tab. Bring for me the tab.
Volta, FA Champions League, final, semi-final, final, uh, and more things. King of the Hill, that's no lose, stuff like that. Back to you.
I can also agree and feel like the game has done very good work when it comes to those features being added into the game, like you've mentioned. I think for me, my favorite feature was mystery ball, because the ball is able to like do all sorts of things after a certain period of time. Like, we also had more features, especially the feature that I really enjoyed was you get to play actual real tournaments in the game. And yeah, that's what I really like about the game that we love so much, which is FIFA. Back to you.
Uh, yes, I got a point with the mystery ball. It's amazing. You got like you don't know what's coming to the ball. It has like a pass F1, which means a goal with the pass increasing. It has the pass very good when you get it, and there's also speed. You can run the field without anybody touching you, even if you're a goalkeeper or the slowest person on the team. It doesn't matter. And there is one with all the five. Yes, you can do anything with it. Yes, and also one of the things that has my opinion in it that is kind of bad a little bit is no rules. Like I hate because when someone from the other team injuries my player and he can't play anymore, where is his punish? Where is his punishment? I can't find it. Back to you.
Yeah, I think I have to. I believe and agree with you very much. I'm sorry for any background noise or interruptions, but I feel like what you're sharing is a nice point of view of the game that is very understandable from what you're saying, and yeah, stuff like that. So I feel like also another way is to talk about the fact that FIFA have really done a good job with the sliders. I think for me, the sliders are like something that have really impacted the game. Like, you can adjust the shot error, the pass error to a lower or higher percentage depending with how you enjoy the game. Because for me, I feel like that also makes a competitive side to the game. Like, we can see that you can play with the hardest difficulty with competitor mode on, and then now you find the game is not competitive enough. Like, it's not easy, the AI is killing too much, not taking shots, not taking goals and stuff like that. So I feel like the AI have really done I feel like the EA have really done a good job with enhancing the AI's powers in when it comes to shot error, pass error, or even like the speed of the CPU when it comes to playing the game. So I feel like now that we've talked about the good side of FIFA, let's talk about the bad side of FIFA, like the bad things exactly about the game. Like, what do you really hate about the game? What don't you find amazing about the game? So I feel like that's it for me, and it's over and out to you to share what you think.
Yeah, my negative thoughts about FIFA is their problem with uh, their system. Their system is kind of making the person angry. Even I know lots of YouTubers when they play, they just argue around it. It's not fair enough. Um, in all online multiplayer mode, I was playing. Okay, my went off, so it just put a break. Uh, 1 minute. I think it could be more because I just don't have a minute to find a charger just to put it in my controller, and that's just making me angry. Like they need to improve their system, their creativity with the game, and he could make the youth players better. They give us with bad rating at least. Put people with 80, we could make them better. 75. Uh, that could be much better for people.
Yeah, I think that also works, but for me, well, the main reason as to why I hate FIFA is that whenever I do like a road to glory with a certain team, like taking a team from the small leagues, promoting them to the big leagues, the Premier League, winning the Champions League with them, like currently I was doing a road to glory with Stevenage, and what really pissed me off was that every time I shoot a shot, like it's just me and the keeper 1v1, like the shot's delayed or something. Like the game should really think about that. Even if my player has 40 shooting, that doesn't mean that he should delay his shots all the time. Like it's really annoying. And then now when I try timing my shots a bit earlier, it makes me like miss my shots and miss like very easy chances, which can end up hurting my road to glory. Yeah, so that's what I think about the game. I feel like they should stop delaying the shooting and the passes. Even if their passing and shooting stats are bad, they could like make bad passes like count for it instead of having my passes and shots delayed, for example. Yeah, that's what I really don't like much about FIFA, and I feel like this is something that really needs to change over the years coming. I feel like hopefully FIFA 22 will fix that. And yeah,
I also got one other opinion. FIFA 21 should really kind of do in the career mode, not the career mode, Volta mode. There's a story mode, not everything you just see, talk, play, see, talk, play, see, talk, play. That's just make me not comfortable with the game. I don't know if they would improve it. It would be much better.
it looks like we've lost you. It looks like we've lost you. I think the internet's not right at your place. It looks like we've lost you. I feel like we'll just give you a short period of time for you to get back. Yeah, it feels like you're lost. I feel like disconnect and rejoin.
Sorry, guys. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah. Uh, I got no more opinions about FIFA, but they need to improve their style, their quality, their everything. Like maybe if they improve their quality to better stuff, Volta, it's good, but I don't want it to be talk, choose what you say, play football, just that. Where's the story mode? I want a story mode with the game. A story mode. Like, I think there's a YouTuber, Lancer, something like that. He does story modes in GTA and FIFA. What if it was in FIFA 21 only? It would be better, and just don't need to close the game and open the other and open and close. I don't have any more opinions. Back to you.
Yeah, I also agree. Well, the point you've just made is something that I've really wanted to state over the past few minutes or so, because like you even gave a nice example in Beeford Lancer. The fact that Beeford has to use GTA and FIFA for his career mode with Raul Hernandez, I believe, is something that I find to be like really interesting, and I feel like we need to have more of a story mode when it comes to career mode. You see, in the manager career modes, they insert things like pre-match press conferences. You have a post-match interview. I feel like they should also enhance the player career mode in as much as they're also trying to work their best on the manager career mode. I feel like they should make it more realistic and highlight like a player's day-to-day lives. I feel like there's this app I was looking for in the app store. I'm not quite sure where it is, but I'll find it just shortly. But this app is just like about a player's career. Like it's about you customizing your own player, you being able to like use this player, like it shows the fact that this player like is living his life in this type of way, his fame is focused on this type of way, and it also gives you like game scenarios. Like let's say for example you're stuck between meeting you up with your own fans or meeting up with a manager. Like stuff like that is what we need like scenarios in the game. Like we need to see this game as improved, and I feel like this game needs to be upgraded. So let's conclude. We are about to conclude. So I feel like now that we've discussed all this, it's time for us to focus more about what really brought us here. So as we conclude, just giving your thoughts about this game. So what do you think about FIFA? Like, is the game really dead when it comes to you? Do you think the game is dead and it can be revived? Or do you think the game is still alive and only that it can be made better? What are your thoughts?
Um,
Excuse me, you're muted.
right now, FIFA is real dead right now.
Uh-huh.
Uh, just needs one little improvement. You need to find. Uh, Let me just tell you an example. Like a piece of a pizza, not just a big pizza. Each piece has kind of mod for pizza, yeah, but there are pieces from this pizza that are just expired, not available to play. They're ruined. They just put it. It's like just a normal match. Where's the mode? So we take that piece and we never play it again. It's just like get out of here. We don't need you anymore. Uh, we just need fixed modes, better FIFA, and good opportunities and it's gonna be the best game for football. And back to you. Tell us your thoughts.
Well, for me, on a different opinion, I think the game's still alive. Like, FIFA's not dead, really. It's just that it needs to be improved in some certain areas. I feel like the game just needs to, like, give a helping hand and improve the people who, like, really work hard to play this game. Like, a lot of YouTubers go through a lot when it comes to working hard at this game. They're usually tired, or a lot of FIFA users are usually tired of this game, like how sometimes the game has bugs and it's glitchy. So I feel like this is going to be something that needs to improve. But I feel like the game is not dead necessarily. But yeah, so I feel like that can conclude the podcast. I'd like to remind you guys to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure to enjoy the video, give it a like, join our Discord server. Links will be down below. And yeah, goodbye. Nice doing the podcast with you, mate.
Thanks.